Last week, we had to say goodbye to a very sad endoplasmic reticulum. But congratulations, Golgi Apparatus and Lysosomes for making it this far into the bachelorette. This week, I will get to know more about you, your structure, your function, and what our relationship really means. The winner will receive this rose and a relationship with me, the Nucleus. So good luck to the both of you, and may the best organelle win. So, Golgi Apparatus, I would just like to start off by telling you I'm very hard to impress. I'm the one who controls the cell, so no one can compare to me. No offense, but offense. I'm the one who controls gene regulation. I control gene expression, and I facilitate DNA replication during the cell cycle. Anyways, enough about all the wonderful things I do. What's your function in the cell?
One second. Waiter! Ice cream, please! Jeez, service here. Here we go. Okay, well, not to brag, but I mean, my friends, they gave me the nickname the Postal Service, you know, just, not big. Anyways, as you can see just by my appearance, I'm very complex. I kind of look like a maze or a bunch of, flattened pancakes, And basically what I do is I take molecules, and what I do is I modify them, I store them, and then I send them out in secretory vesicles when I'm done with them.
Oh, I think I heard about you from the endoplasmic reticulum. We had to get rid of him last week because he was causing me way too much stress, clogging up my pores and all. Anyways, how are you related to the ER?
Oh yeah, I work with the ER too. She sends over a lot of my molecules.
I know. The mRNA that I make goes into the endoplasmic reticulum where it forms a protein, and then it goes to you to finish forming a protein and then be transported to other areas of the cell. Alright, now let's just move on to structure because what's on the inside matters. I'm made of a nuclear envelope, and it's a double membrane that surrounds me. It has nuclear pores that are lined with proteins and control what goes in and out of me. So my pores have something to do other than make me look pretty. I also have a nucleolus, which is in the center of me, and is where rRNA is synthesized according to the instructions of my DNA. I also have chromosomes, which carry genetic information during cell division and are made up of my DNA, of course. And also, when my cell isn't dividing, my chromosomes take the form of chromatin. What's your structure?
Not as complex as that, but just as you can see, I have three main parts. The top part of me is called the cis, and it's kind of like the dock, because this is where all the molecules come in through. And then the middle parts of me are called the cisternae, and this is where all the modifying and the storage occurs. And then the bottom part of me, it's called the trans, and this is where the finished products are sent out into the cytoplasm in secretory vesicles.
Interesting. You seem like a pretty important guy.
Yeah. Oh, and another thing, as you can see just from what I told you, I put in work all day. Ain't no other organelle be working as hard as me. And unlike the ER, I actually am not attached to you. I'm only near you. Wink.
Wow, I can see how your organelle relates to all. I can see how your organelle helps our cells survive. It's not as important as me, but I mean, I guess you're all right. Wow, Lysosomes, I feel like I really haven't gotten to know you that well. Also, I just want to say I'm really impressed with your sense of taste. The Golgi Apparatus just took me to a random ice cream parlor. He's such a scrub. Anyways, you must have a pretty good taste in food.
Bonjour! Welcome to the French Garden. I will be a server for today. What can I get for you?
I'll have the most acidic thing on the menu. I do need to maintain an environment of low pH for my acidic hydrolase enzymes to be contained. If my environment is altered, my hydrolase enzymes won't be able to perform their designed functions, such as break down materials in the cell.
Okay, sounds very good. And for you?
I'll have whatever the specials are, because I'm special.
Oh, magnificent. I will be right back with your orders.
Yeah, Golgi really is a scrub. You know, I Well, let me tell you a little more about my structure and my functions. My acidic hydrolase enzymes, which are contained in my spherical structure, perform the digestive function of breaking down cellular material, viruses and bacteria, and waste.
Oh, interesting. I think I've heard about you. Have you heard about me?
I think I have. You're the one that carries out the instructions to constructing my proteins, correct?
Yeah, I mean, there's no surprise you've heard about me because I'm the nucleus. It's my DNA that makes up I make the mRNA off of my DNA and send it out into the cell where it forms proteins. Also, I think I'm the one who is in charge of providing the instructions for your proteins, so you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. You know, if you hadn't been the one to design proteins such as my enzymes, I wouldn't be able to be who I am today. I really don't know who I'd be without them. My enzymes perform their digestive functions within my spherical structure, and I'm also independently known for consisting of an outer membrane composed of a phospholipid bilayer.
Wow, you seem like a pretty important organelle too. It's going to be pretty hard to decide.
Yeah, I guess in that case you can refer to me as the stomach of the cell.
Okay, here is your food. And for you, lovely miss, a rose. And here is your meal, miss. And for you, oh no, I am so sorry. Oh, whoops.
What's wrong
Accidents
with
happen.
Do you need to take a visit to this here lysosome? Damaged organelles.
Oh, I'm very sorry, miss.
Wait a minute. Golgi?
What?
How do you guys know each other?
Oh no, what? No.
Golgi helped his family raise me. You see, after receiving my hydrolytic enzymes from the endoplasmic reticulum, he composed my structure by putting these enzymes within a vesicle and sending it out into the outer world of the cell. He practically grew up with me, but I didn't think you'd go as far as to do this.
Excuse me, okay? Shut up. Alright, I'm sorry, but I could not stand to see you with this scrub. If you were half as smart as you said you were, you would know that I'm the right choice for you.
No, please, pick me. I need you. You're my everything.
Okay, I'm going to need some time to decide. I'll let you guys know later which organelle I choose.
Gosh, I'm really nervous for the selection ceremony. I'm sorry. Do you think she'll pick me?
I don't know. We're in this together. All I know is I need her just as much as you do. Maybe I need her even more. She's my everything.
Wow, you really are needy, aren't you?
Yes.
All right, the time has come for me to choose my organelle. I'm not going to lie, it was a pretty difficult process, and I'm not going to sugarcoat things either. It does sting to miss an opportunity to have a relationship with me, the nucleus. Anyways, I give my rose to Lysosome. You have shown that you're caring for other organelles, and you've been able to maintain control of yourself. Unlike Golgi Apparatus, control your proteins. Anyways, I'll still be needing your service, your much appreciated service, in our cell in order for our survival, just like all the other organelles in our cell. Thank you for your time on the show.
Oh no, sacre bleu!